one thing that I take away from this was when I first wrote the script, I imagined the film in a theater in my head as I was watching it. And I remember when the film played at the Angel City Film Festival, it played in a theater with stadium seating on the big screen, and there I was watching a movie that I had written back. By then it was 1999. I'd written the film in 1994, so 5 years later I was sitting in a movie theater watching my movie.
I remember just thinking, I'm going into a movie theater to watch myself on the big screen right now. And I was just kind of like taken back. I started to get nervous. I started to think, maybe I should just wait outside. I don't really have to do. And then I thought, you know what? Who cares? Go in there and take it. F it, do it. So I did. And I had a great time. To actually see it up there on a screen, in theaters, in a theater, in seats. Mind you, there weren't very many people in there, but it didn't make any difference. I am watching this, and it was such an experience for me to be able to see myself up on the screen that I really, it's not anything you can describe, especially someone who, I didn't grow up in theater. I didn't grow up making movies. I had ambition to do it, but not so much that I would change my life to do it. And not very many people can say that they saw themselves act up on a big screen, but it's something that when I think that, I haven't done anything with my life, I think, well, that's one thing I have done. But as far as the movie goes, I always thought it was a good idea and a good script from the beginning. And it's something that I don't think that I'll ever forget, not necessarily as far as a movie, but as a storyline, because that sort of things happen to me, and and anyone who it's happened to will connect with the movie.
Kevin's written some books, and the film has been talked about in the books, and now it's been made once in the old version and then also in the new version. And for me, it's just amazing that time in my life, not only the movies, but the making of the movies, it's been so thoroughly documented. And those were such great times, because there was a lot of truth to those movies in the sense that that's the life that I saw that we were living. That's the life as I really saw it. Like, me, Popeye, and Lohman used to hang out all night, every night. And you would go to bed. Like, there was times none of us even had jobs, yet we had money just to hang out. And and we weren't going anywhere, so it really didn't matter. But it was so awesome. And I miss those times. But I still hang out with those guys, so it's fine. But it's great to have these movies, and it's great to just look back at it. And going back, to when I originally wrote the movie, to be sitting in a theater with stadium seating and watching my movie on the big screen. I was like 25 or 26. There's people that go their whole life and they never have that experience. And I'm a young guy and I'm still going at this film thing. And I've already accomplished one of my biggest and one of the biggest goals I think you can ask for as like a writer, as an actor, as a writer, as an actor, and as a director, to see my film or a film that's so close to me up on the big screen. I feel very, very lucky. So, the film never got, the distribution through Columbia or Warner Brothers that I'm sure that we would all want. But, hey, the film got made. And the trick is to take what we learned from that and to move on and make other films. And it's like what I wrote to Lohman when the idea of the remake first came out. I just went over to Lohman's house and I told him, hey, there's going to be a remake of the movie. And then I just put a little quote that this guy Blair Murphy, who made a movie called Jugular Wine, he had a very good line. He's all, you can do nothing, and say that you're a filmmaker, but it's a person that keeps hitting the curb that eventually makes an impression. And that's the way that I look at making these films, is that, hey, if it's not this film, it's going to be another film. And if it's not that, and if it's not that film, it's going to be the next film. And you got to believe that. And maybe you're just fooling yourself, but what else, if this is what you love doing, what else is there? You have no choice but to make a movie or write or act or do whatever.